because there was all the language was changed to Russian. I'm in the process of like, I have thousands of videos, like, I don't know, 7,000, something like that. I'm in the process of, they made them all private. They made everyone private. I don't even know if anybody's going to be, I don't know. I don't know what happened to my subs. I don't know. There's someone. Yeah, well, oh, some people are back. What's up, Toxic? So, I am back in, but my channel's a mess. The assholes that were live streaming on my channel, they made everything private. They made everything private. They changed all the language into Russian. It was hugely stressful. I'm not going to say YouTube wasn't helpful. They are not Facebook. They are not Facebook, okay? They were helpful to a point, and now I have to change every one of my videos back to public from private. Thousands. I have to go through them all. YouTube's not responding to me. My AdSense account, I don't know what's up with that. It says that I made zero amount of money. They're not responding to me about that. I had to go out and buy a new phone because, I go to the AT&T store. I'm just going to get a flip phone. Can't do that. They don't have flip phones. My choice was either the 13 or the mini 13, talking about $8 difference. So I got the 13 Pro Max, of course, because it's got the better camera. This is money, I didn't make any money, right? This whole time I made no money off of YouTube. It's costing me money. The stress, the amount of stress I had was horrendous. You have no idea how stressful it was. At first, YouTube, I have no way, they're not responding. The way that I actually got them to respond was going through Twitter. That was Destiny's idea. So we went through Twitter, and we got some response. And then, they're like showing me like a screenshot. Is this your channel? And it's like a channel that's been removed for community guide. No, that's not my channel. Did you hear what I said? I had no community guidelines. I can't even get into my Gmail account. They changed the recovery phone. They stole all the backup codes. That's how they got in. They got in by stealing the backup codes, and then they got in that way. I'm a poor person, man. I don't have money. I am not fucking rich. And that's what fucking irritates me. It's like, these Russian dickheads that are selling their Bitcoin and everything, they're just stealing, and they stole from me, and they're scamming people with their Bitcoin scam. Man, my head. I'm a poor person. We don't have, this. I'm waiting on clients that can't get here and shit. I'm trying to get clients here that aren't here. People have said, yeah, I'm bringing my dog here, and for whatever reason, it's not here because of the weather, the pandemic. I'm fucking poor. And the fucking Russian dickheads fucking make it even worse for me. This phone that I had to get, fuck, man. $100 and some to walk out of the store with. I had to put it on a credit card that is maxed out. It was so stressful because at a point, YouTube has to verify that I wasn't, who I am, who my channel, they had to verify all that shit. And it's not seamless. It's not like you can just call YouTube. It's not like that. Jimmy Dresta was some help, not really. I mean, he was helpful in that, like, he tried to do something, and he hooked me up with some guys in California that have one of those like content, you know, like you have like I don't know, they own part of your channel, and then they try and get you branding deals and shit. They said that they were sending the stuff over to YouTube, but man, I don't know if they did or they didn't. They probably did, but they weren't. I don't know if they were really helpful. Getting a hold of Twitter, the Team YouTube account, and showing them that like screenshots of like, you know, look, they're live streaming on my channel. They changed my channel to Micro Strategies or some bullshit. Then they said, oh, okay, we're going to look into this. Oh, okay, thanks. Now you're going to look into it. If it was fucking PewDiePie, they would have been on that like stink on catfish. He would have had a number. He would have called. I'm sorry. I got a bad taste in my mouth. I've been doing this as long as PewDiePie. I have more merch. I have got more videos. And I'm stuck down here with everybody else. I have no idea. I honestly have no idea how this is going to affect the algorithm for my channel. Because if you start making stuff private or private and then you make it public, the algorithm doesn't like it. And I'll tell you something else. They didn't change my channel back to where it was. They just gave it back to me. I had to go through all my thousands of videos that are private now and make them public. And they're not responding about my AdSense account. I'm fucking broke, YouTube. I'm fucking broke. This made it worse. I had to buy the fucking phone. Not that helpful, but helpful. I will say that. They are not Facebook. Facebook wouldn't have given a shit. They don't give a crap. Russians, why aren't you on Facebook? You could have just owned my channel for... Who would have cared? You know, how long did the Russians have my channel? Matter of hours. Hours. When this goes down and they send you this form that you got to fill out, you have 72 hours or else they stop helping you. YouTube says, yeah, we're not going to help you unless you fill out this form. You got 72 hours to fill out the form. Well, there's information on there that if you don't have it, if you don't have the information, so I'm like trying to like, well, how am I supposed to fill this out? I can't get to my fucking Gmail account. It's closed. The Russians closed it. They own it. How am I supposed to find it? That took hours of just stress for them to say, it doesn't matter. If you don't have the information, just file that. You have to file that or else you're going to... So if this ever happens to anybody, you fill out that form that they give you. You don't need all the information. They don't say that. They don't say that until you're like, you know, this back and forth bullshit. Hang on. I hear... What Russians? The Russians that hacked my account. They changed everything into the Russian language. Don't you think that's a good indication that it was Russian? The phone numbers were from Ireland, but does that really mean anything? They stole the backup codes. I gotta go tell this dog to shut up. Hang on, I'll be right back. It's nice to be live streaming again. It's nice to be back on the channel. So I won't be shy about this, man. I got serious financial problems because of this. So, I'm gonna live stream a lot. And if anybody can super chat, that'd be great. PayPal would even be better. ptkane@msn.com. This was, we're really, running it close. I'm supposed to take in a dog, and then the dude keeps thank you, Brian. I really appreciate that. The dude keeps extending it. I took a deposit thinking that the dog was going to be here, and now the dog's not here. People pay when I take charge of the dog. He gave a small deposit, but do you understand what I'm saying? So now I'm in this limbo of oh, okay, now I gotta wait. I should have just taken another dog. The guy fucked me. He doesn't know though. I'm not saying it's his fault or anything. Thank you, I appreciate that. I do. That's very nice of you. That's very nice of you. But it's we're skating along, trying to get to early March when this dog's supposed to come. The problem was that the guy, because of the pandemic, there's only one airline flying dogs, and the dude in Indonesia, I guess, I don't even think he can bring the dogs now. Okay, so the dude in Utah. Do the Russians know that you are balding? I'm not balding. How am I balding? I'm 58 years old. Thank you. Thank you very much. How am I balding? Who said this? Hee. Do the Russians know that you're balding? I'm 58. You think I'm balding? You think that's funny? You think I'm balding? Yeah, it's rude, right? Just get rid of the guy, right? If I was going bald, it would be really rude. But I'm 58, man. I got hair. For 58 years old, where's my double chin, Dick? I don't have a double chin. Okay? I got the body of a fucking 18-year-old dude. Is airplane bad for dogs and cats? No, not necessarily. I would not fly a puppy in certain, when they're real young. But after a certain point, I don't see a problem, man. I've had dogs travel. I've had a lot of dogs travel. Um, I don't really see that big of a problem. If you're worried about it, Oh, thank you, One Sean Bond. I appreciate that. Thank you. See, everybody's fucking helping. New phone. You know what y'all are buying. Thank you, Uniquities. I wish yeah, I know. It's fucking crazy. Uniquities, by the way, Uniquities got us a gaming system, and maybe I can get Destiny to lose again tonight. She thinks I cheat, but how can you cheat? We'll see. We'll see who's the better gamer. I'm pretty good. I am. Well, it's hijacked my channel. So now I'm in the process. Let me do this. You guys stay on here. Let me do this for a minute or two. I gotta make videos public again, because the asshole. That's the worst thing. That they hijacked my channel and they made all my videos private. I have thousands of videos, so now I have to make them all public, and they're evidently YouTube's making me do this manually. So now I have to go through every one of them. Desi was like, oh, you got through, you've done pretty many. No, I really haven't. I've done like a few hundred. So let me just do this for a little bit. You guys stay right there. It's weird going over some of these videos. I'd rather not see some of them, but that's the way it is. They're going back public because it's like history. Um, but some of them are just like, God, I wish they were gone, but they're not going to go because that's the way it is. Some of them were kind of good, of course. Let's see who's doing that shit. I think it's Gus. Yeah, that's Gus. So this is a real bummer, man, having to go through all these. Tell you, there's a point where YouTube just stops. They just they got my channel back, and they just stopped communicating. I don't know what's supposed to happen with my AdSense account. I need money, man. I'm being serious, man, about my PayPal. That money was allocated. That the money that we're supposed to get on the 21st was allocated for bills. And now it doesn't look like we're going to get it. Like there's all this fucking stuff on AdSense that is like fucked up. Anyway, if anybody wants to help, I'll take it. That's ptkane@msn.com. That is a PayPal account, and I do appreciate any help. If anybody's planning on getting their dog, me train their dog, would you please get it here? Please get the dog here. Jesus Christ. I was so stressed out. I was flipping. I was seriously so stressed out. When it first happened, this is not an exaggeration. I was having like a panic attack. I was physically like my body was shaking. I went to the computer and I saw I couldn't log in. So I grabbed another computer and I was like, I can't log in on this. Something's happened. And, you know, quickly found out that it appeared that I was, somebody hacked me or something. My channel was hijacked. What I don't know. I mean, if having backup codes, how is that helpful if they get the backup? That's how they got into my fucking account. Should I even have the backup codes? And I can't get YouTube to answer me. If they can get into my account with the backup codes, why did they offer me 10 more backup codes? I mean, fuck. It's a slap in the face too that YouTube, like they give me back my content, okay, and it looks like I have the correct amount of views and everything, but this like having to go through all my fucking videos and make them public again. Thousands of videos. How am I going to get through this? Just bear with me. I'll complain some more. Hang on. God, these videos. I would like to get rid of these, but I'm not going to. Some of them were interesting because it was my idea. I will say this about my green screen stuff that's coming up. Wow. That was a quick uptick. Like, I've gotten real good at it, like in a very short period of time. Um, I'm you know, the photo collages I did of the interior of the sun. When I had those dreams, they told me that they wanted me to make art with them. With, you know, they said, and when you're making them, you're gonna remember more while you're making it. And when I do make this stuff, it's like it's super easy. Like if I need an image or something, bam, it's right there for me. It's real weird. And so I was making them, and I'm like, man, this would look great as like a film or something. And it's like when I had them years ago, I'm like, man, I wish I had the technical ability to like put these out, and like doing paintings of them, just like it wouldn't have done them justice. But man, I spot on when you see this video that I'm making. When you see the interior of the sun, that's what it looks like. It looks a lot like that. I'm real close to how it is in the dreams, like real close. Um, there's a there's a cave area that has a lot of caves in it. It's real dark. I gotta see if I can get that a little bit better. Um, but I should be able to get all the areas in the interior of the sun. I've sort of have. Man, the green screen stuff is great though. I'm really enjoying it. It's all looking so much better. Yeah, these videos are going back public, but um, they could stay private. I guess my monetization though is the same, so I can go through this. I mean, I had sent like videos to people, you know, as like a communication about their animal at times, like early on. But those wouldn't have been monetized. So when I come across them, I'll know. So I'm not putting something out that's like, it was nothing. Like, I don't really say anything that's all private or anything. But it would just be like a stupid video to have public. So if I see something that isn't monetized, I'll not make it public. If I could just do, you know, 500 a day or something, make 500 a day public again. I should make all the Raven and Crow videos public. That Sam's a moneymaker. Maybe I could do that. Let's see if that works. Hang on. Let's go Raven. Oh, those are public? How did those become public? Oh, those were recent. Yeah, I already changed those. I gotta make up this lost money. Um, I don't know why my AdSense account is screwed up. It doesn't make a lot of sense. They didn't try and hijack that or anything. Getting the new phone is real bittersweet. I know we can make a better product with it, but man, this is not the time to get it. Um, no, I didn't get canceled. I didn't do anything. You got to really do something. I'm a dick, but I'm not stupid. I don't, you know. The worst part was I knew I got no notification and I couldn't get in Gmail. I knew I was blocked and everything. Um, because somebody had control of my channel. Um, I I knew that it wasn't a guidelines thing. That's what I was trying to tell the people on Twitter, but they're inundated with people that get like, you know, their channels removed and then they're like, "What? What did I do?" Like that. That's not the case with me. I don't know why. I think people that have channels of over 1 million have like a concierge that they can contact. Not me, because YouTube won't give me 1 million subs. You know, more videos than PewDiePie. More videos than PewDiePie. More merch than PewDiePie. Fuck. I'll tell you what, PewDiePie wouldn't be manually, making his videos public again. I need to be working with Merlin, but so be it. I'll tell you, the first day I did almost like nothing with the dogs. And it was the dogs, fuck. Ah. Today I'll do something with Myrrh. I mean, I got everybody collared up and everything. I want to go out and hang out with Destiny, go someplace, go for a drive. Not delete. This is a fucking bummer, man. I just see these people as broken. Like, to sell Bitcoin, they did that. Like, not even to sell, they're not selling Bitcoin. That isn't what they were doing. They're scamming people for Bitcoin. They're getting people's money. They're stealing from people. Just flat out. They're just stealing blatantly. They don't care. They don't care. I have to have two phones. I do. I have to have two numbers because of this. I had to have two phones, and that was bittersweet too because I had an 8, but I don't have a SIM card for it. I can't find it, and I can't remember the passcode because it's so old. So it was like, okay, what do I do? I was at AT&T. I had been paying for the 8 a number when I don't even have the phone because we have multiple phones here. So we get a deal if you have 3. So I upgraded the 8 to this, put a new number on this, changed numbers. I had to do that before when the fucktard was using my fucking number to like, there's some kind of like prank service. You can take people's, fuck. That's another broken person. It's not as bad as, well, yeah, no, that's just as bad. That guy's just as bad as the Russians. I'm sorry I'm referring to them as the Russians. I know all Russians aren't like this. There's people in the United States that are just as crappy as this. The people that hacked my thing, the thing that hacked my thing, that are selling the Bitcoin just happened to be from Russia. Like, it was, my channel was in Russian. That was the language it was switched to. The phone numbers originated from Ireland, it said, which means nothing. It means nothing when you're talking about people that have the skills to do something like this. You know, it means nothing. Absolutely nothing. I was sick, literally physically ill. I don't have Social Security or anything. Barely. There ain't gonna be anything. My new green screen stuff looks great though. I wish they could have put this back. I had a feeling it was going to be like this. Because I think that they had to like clone a new channel for me. Doesn't look like the Russian dickheads deleted anything. They didn't care. They're only malicious to a point. It's all about just using my channel as a platform to sell their Bitcoin or scam people on Bitcoin. You know, it's just so fucking rude. You know, YouTube gave me no. Hey, I'm not going off on YouTube. They're all right. Better than Facebook, but they gave me no instructions. Like, they just, there's your channel. So I didn't even know I had the channel back for a while. Because it looked the same. But they didn't say, yeah, you'll have to make all your videos public again. They didn't tell me that. God damn. Unbelievable. Fuck. It'd be one thing if I had like 250 videos. I'm closer to 10,000 than I am, 1,000. I'm just going through the regular videos. I'll do the live streams later. It's a bummer, man. Such a bummer. I didn't sleep. I mean, the first night, no. And I mean, it was literally hours of dealing with YouTube. Like, it was this constant, like, back and forth thing. Because they don't really, like, get back to you, you know? And they're asking for information you don't have. It was really stressful. It was really fucking stressful. There's times I thought I was going to have an aneurysm. Seriously. I was not in a good place. It's really difficult. I don't know how many Raven videos I have. Looks like I'm getting to the older ones. I got Merlin doing retrieves with a, I got Merlin doing, yeah, I'm okay, but I'm stressed out. I just got Merlin. He's doing retrieves with a starter pistol now. How old is Sam? I don't know. 13. I gotta get him water. Clean water. Oh, all the ones that are tagged with Raven are back out. That's what my front page looks like. Oh, it's got a live stream. How come my playlist aren't? Well, just. There's Robert Masters. Okay, my playlist. Back on my page. Uploads. Let's see what the channel. Yeah, okay, I got some stuff on there now. What can't get see half the water that goes on the ground. She put the sheet. God, that Life of a Cave Woman video. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Shirley. And who is this? Oh, that's Uniquities. Oh, please. I appreciate it. In YouTube, creators said there's an option for select all in content section. You can select multiple videos, then set the visibility and badges. Select all. Okay, hang on. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that'll make it quicker, right? Thank you. That's a big help. Okay, let's give this a shot. So just go over the page real quick. Make sure there's nothing I don't want public. God, iniquities, thank you. That'll cut it down. Okay, all these are monetized. Okay, let's give this a shot. Okay, so video, edit, add to playlist, more actions. Hit delete forever. Visibility. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. You're about to update the selected videos. This update cannot be stopped once I started. I'm just making the... Man. I understand. See if this works. Updating videos. It's safe to navigate away. Wait before making another bulk update. Well, let's let those update. Oh, fuck, iniquities. What would I do without you, dude? Jesus Christ. Of course you would know that. Seriously, that would make sense. You would know that. Man, my green screen ability has really increased. Iniquities. Hang on, did these go? They're all public now? Looks like it. Let's check. Okay. Let's go back and check. Okay, that looks like that works. Fucking genius. Iniquities. The name of a king. Okay, so let's make sure all these are monetized. If they are, I can just put them out. Yeah, okay, let's do this again. Select all. Edit. Visibility. Public. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I would have done this. I would have gone through them all. Oh, what is that? Hang on, Robert. Have a new client that found me through you, so here's... Oh, well, thank you, Robert. I appreciate that. Thank you. Robert is the only dog trainer I recommend. It's not exactly like me, but he's pretty damn close. Nobody can be exactly like anybody, but... Hang on. Hang on, let's make sure we did this right. I gotta be careful with what I'm doing. I'll be right back. This This almost caught me up to my what I had to pay the other day. So there's a YouTube lag time to get paid, but I do appreciate all this. It's very nice of everyone. It sucks, man. Fuck you, hackers. I'll be right back. Oh, my back. I ran. Oh. Fuck. Oh, man. Let's try this. Let's see if I can increase the page number. Updating videos. Okay. See if I can wish I could have the page show more. Oh, I can. Do 50 at a time. Why did this one not go public? All right, let's try a page of 50. If I can do 50 at a time. These are public. These aren't. Okay. I see. Okay. Let's try this. Edit. Visibility. Public. I wonder how this is going to affect my algorithm, though. The algorithm for my channel. Because the algorithm hates it when you make something private and then public. God damn it. I hope the algorithm can pick it up, what happened. I wish the algorithm would do something for me. So we can do 50 a page. If I do this 10 times, that's 500. If I do it 100 times, that's 5,000. God damn. Okay, let's do the next page. Edit. Visibility. Hang on, check these before you do this. Make sure everything's monetized, because if it's not, you don't want it. I had one of those, like, they offer to YouTubers, like these companies that'll work sort of like, they'll offer you stuff that YouTube already offers, and YouTube stuff is better. But I guess legally, it's okay for them to do this. It's like a branding company, and I don't know. So I got sucked into it for like a year and a half or something, and I had trouble getting out of it. I got out of it. But when I did it, they were taking like 10% or something of nothing. When I did it, people don't know. They think that, they're going to, I don't know, help you or something, and it doesn't. It doesn't help. They came in and they used some kind of software and switched my stuff over to them, and they could change everything from public to private. That's what these hackers did too. They just changed all of my stuff to private, like real quick. Only 45 of the videos did it successfully. Why? Well, I'll do this one manually. It's still going to be quicker. Oh, monetization's off on that one. Why'd that other one not go? It was monetized. Well, I don't know. Let's see, what's monetized, what's not. It's limited. Oh, really? Message from my leader? Huh. I don't know why. Oh, limited why? Because I'm gonna ask for a. Hang on. I'm gonna request a manual review on that because I don't see anything wrong with that. We couldn't save your changes. All right. Okay, well, let's try this. God, this is stressful. Um, edit. I'm at like May 2020. What's it? Like 9 more years to go? God damn. So this isn't a yeah, it's kind of a review. Since I had to get well, I didn't have to get the 13. My choice was the mini, 13 mini, or the 13 Pro Max. It was a matter of like $10 more a month. I make film. We make film and video, so I got the Pro Max. But the cinema app or whatever it is on it, the setting on the camera set, man, it's awesome. You can really get depth of field with it. It's great. You can just push an area and it'll focus in on that and blur out everything else. It's real sweet. It is. Um, that's the big difference. The 13 is that it has the cinema mode, and then like so you get depth of field. So like if something's here and you want to focus on this, make everything blurry in the background, you can do that, or vice versa. You could focus on anything. You know what I'm saying? So you could focus on somebody in the center, have this out of focus and that out of focus. What's up, Freddie? Um, uh, what shit show did we step into? Some Russians got my backup code somehow and wanted to sell their. They didn't want to sell Bitcoin. They wanted to scam people for Bitcoin. They were live streaming on my channel. I had to get a new phone. It's cost a fucking phone. It sucks. It sucks. And now I have to go through every video on my channel. Oh, I see what's happening because This computer's cutting off early. It's monetized. Make it public. Okay, let's go through this. What's monetized, what's not. Everything's monetized. Okay. Select all. Edit. Visibility. Public. This is even stressful. Maybe there's something in here that should have public or private. I'm seeing all that sort of stayed the same though. I haven't run across anything. Yeah, it won't be for a while. Yeah, I know, right? Just take my time. I know. Look over the 50 videos. Don't put anything out that I shouldn't. There's nothing in here though. You can also shoot in RAW mode, which is better apparently for editing. That sounds familiar. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I didn't see that, but I've heard of that. That's different than, Craig, you're saying that that's different than the 12. The 12, you can't do that. I don't remember seeing that on the 12, anything that said like RAW mode. But I know more expensive cameras, you can do that. Now here's a video that monetization is off. I think I'm gonna change the title. Oh, hang on. Why'd it go all the way back, man? Stress. Okay, let's review that. That's fine. Some of the stuff is like turned off. Teach potty command. Why would that be monetization turned off? Your dog should have a potty command. If it doesn't have a potty command, it's not going to understand heel. The potty command tells the dog that it can pop out of heel. If you're just walking or go potty, something like that. Pavlov, right? You feed the dog by ringing the bell, and then the bell is being, and it's just going to be dragging you. Good. In a minute or so, get the dog back to heel. It's a dog training video. And then try it again later. But start doing this right away with your... What a bummer. Why is that? Well, we'll leave it unmonetized. There's no reason. Okay, these all can be public. Right? So this is my new painting I'm working on. I'm sure somebody's going to probably make an offer before it's even. And who do you think? He didn't buy anything. And a woman of that age, especially, I could tell that bothered her. That it was talking about a woman of that age, in that realm of like. I said that to Jinian, and Jinian was just appalled that I was even talking about a woman of that age, especially. I could tell that bothered her. That it was talking about a woman of that age, in that realm of like sexuality. It bothered Junior. She's not. I know a lot of guys that said that about Nancy Pelosi. Just saying, man. So what's the one that was never monetized? This, my new painting. It's private. See if it has any views. This is my new painting I'm working on. 9,000. Sure somebody's gonna It's when he started campaigning, he was against raising the minimum wage. I'm putting it back. There's no reason that this can't be public. When it's a painting. Oh man, I'm gonna have to take a break from doing this. Horrible. It's horrible. Hi, how you doing? God damn, man. Thank you for getting rid of that, Shirley. That's ridiculous. The thing of it would be that if I was balding, but I'm not, like, what's the joke? It's not a joke. It's not funny. It's like, not everything is funny, and I'm a comic, so take it from me, kid, that not everything is funny. Some things are not funny, and you're probably a person that isn't funny. You're confusing like childish behavior with being like witty or something. That's not the same. It's not the same. It's not funny. It's it's not even really trolling me. It's just stupid. You know? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, you're not even trolling me because I'm not going balding. You just look idiotic. You don't get it? You just don't understand, do you? It's not funny. It doesn't make sense. For something to be funny, it has to make sense. It doesn't make sense. It's just stupid. It's like what are you in 8th grade? It's you know, it's really seems like it's on the same level as like I don't know, calling somebody a childish name. Clearly, like, you know, God. Okay. Do another 50. I want to go somewhere with Destiny. Uh, this last, not, I don't know, 72 hours, whatever. It hasn't been good for my health. I'm not lying. I was like doing horrible. I was doing horrible. I'm really wiped out, man. Very little sleep. First day I couldn't even really work with Merlin. I didn't do anything. Yesterday I worked with him. Not a lot, but I did something. I need to keep progression going because, do you hear him? He's not barking. It's being pretty good. Um, I need him to do the. I want him to do the dummy launcher before we go into Walmart. Now there's snow on the ground, which is going to cause a problem. But I could take him out multiple times and dry the launcher out. Skinny Hulk is fantastic. Thank you. Um, my that was something that we shot on green screen where we didn't really understand it. Now we got it down a whole lot more, like a whole lot more. Um, I didn't understand all the aspects of being able to pick the green around the thing and mixing it. Um, the new stuff I have of the interior of the sun is just wow. I'm looking at it like, wow, I made that. A series? Well, it's already been done in a series in like photo collages that I'd done. Um, I did it as flat work first. Now I'm doing it as video or film. Um, I have to get in warm up list. I'll see you when Sean Bond. Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. I love your cabin, by the way. It's fucking ridiculous. It's like a little house on a lake. It's real public, right? These can all be public. We're rocking out in that thing. It's heated, I take it. God, what a fucked up. I need to take a bath. I don't think I've bathed since this happened either. I'm cold. I'm putting on this hat. Should put on a coat, not the hat. Turn the heat on a little bit more. This is something I made for the upcoming green screen video, because I always have like a handler with me. They don't let me just walk around. There's always a handler with you, one or two. I've had one before. First it was two. But so this is going to be painted gray, right? I gotta get this popped out again. It's not taking very good care of it, just throwing it on the ground. I'll throw a balloon in it. This is gonna be painted gray, and then I got like a gray bodysuit, right? They'll come up around this, and then I got some hands that I made, or I'm working on. So this will go, and then so I'll green screen it. So either I'll play it or Destiny will play it. I think I'm gonna have to play it because the gray suit will fit me better. She's tiny. She's really tiny. And I'm a behemoth compared to Destiny, right? So it's like this. There's eyes that go with it though. So I gotta it's a tight fit. I gotta find a gray. This is the gray bodysuit. I'd like to find a spray paint because the gray suit has something stenciled on the outside, unless has this stenciled on the outside of it. So I want to sort of take this out, maybe put it on, and just lightly go over it with some spray paint, because I want it to match the gray that I use on this. Do you understand what I'm gonna do? So put this on with like long underwear on it, and then or maybe just stretch out areas and mist it real light. Can't remember what we paid for this. $27 or something. Something like that, but I think it'll fit me pretty good. Destiny had tried it on. It was a little bit loose on her, but see, my shoulders are bigger, and I'm, 2 inches taller or something. I don't know, a couple inches at least. So I think it's gonna fill out on me where it didn't fill out on her. That's what we want. So I guess I'm gonna play both parts, which is gonna be sort of, I can do it. Might be easier. I don't know. No, it'd be easier if I was just like, hey, Destiny, can you walk in with me? I'm not gonna say no. Maybe it will fit her, or maybe we could find this in a small. It's just I'm really short on cash right now, so I'm gonna use what I got. That would be better sort of, but maybe not since it's being green screened, so it doesn't really matter. Um, you know, I layer the green screen now, so like I could be here and then it could be overlaid by me as the alien, but shrunk down smaller. But it'd be sort of, I don't know. There's something about like if it was one and like she was behind me, walking behind me, but thinking about that, maybe that isn't as good because the they're smaller than us. Like they're smaller. So she'd have to be shrunk down anyway. So you'd want to shoot them separately anyway. So it's not going to matter in this video. Maybe this is just something I got to do anyway. And even when I play, there's two handlers sometimes. Sometimes there's just one. I'm thinking about making another head. There's one that like I think of as like the main guy, and for some reason I think it's the original of either my father or my grandfather. They say they told me that what we are, like, we're related to them, and the impression that they get. Let me bring the heater over here. It's cold. They explained it that like they brought one in that looked like me or something, like the I don't know how to explain it, like looked like me, and I said, is that me? And they said no, but it's related to you. Like were there avatars? I don't know. That's what I was sort of getting. I'm sort of overwhelmed during the dream. So, I mean, I'll ask questions to let, I'll always ask questions now. If they come get me tonight, I'd ask them some questions for sure. I don't know it would be the ones that I would be thinking about right now because it's overwhelming. It's fucking overwhelming. The dream is the most intricate dreams I've ever had. They're like really elaborate. And I remember them for most dreams I'll have them within like a short period of time after waking up. I forget them. Not these, man. These are super visual. They are. They're crazy. They're the only dreams that I'll wake up and I'll have like an epiphany right when I wake up. Like, how to Photoshop, you know? I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Clearly it's happening when I'm sleeping. I go to sleep, it happens, and then when I'm leaving the portal, within like a half a second or something, I'm waking up going, oh, fuck, what was that? I don't know. I don't want anybody to think I'm crazy. I'm well aware. I'm not crazy. I'm well aware that I'm asleep when this happens, so I'm calling them dreams. But they're not normal dreams. I remember the first time they were walking me to this place. as like, this will be in the next green screen I'm making of this. I know me and Destiny will probably make something before this thing's finished. But they're welcoming me to this place, and I'm looking out over this, like, it's immense. It's immense. It's the interior of the sun. So I'm looking out over this thing that looks like a desert, you know, like a rocky desert. And, you know, it's like instead of the sky, it's the outside of the sun. That's encased the interior, and it's like undulating these colors. So it's reddish, sort of reddish looking, for lack of a better term. And I said, is this hell? Am I in hell? And they were clear. They said, no, you're in the interior of the sun, as if that made it any more tolerable for me. Hang on, let me check these before I do this. And I was like, I remember at that point when I asked too, I was like exhausted, like having trouble keeping up with them. It seemed like we walked for 15, 20 minutes, or I don't know, it seemed like. But it was real strenuous, like for me to do it, to like keep up. And they kept saying, keep up. You must keep up with us. I was like out of breath, like I was at a real high altitude or something. It was really difficult keeping up with them. I'm not sure why we were even walking, to tell you the truth. They clearly can move, you know, why not just move me into the other area? Why are they why? Oh, they're making me walk so that I can see the whole thing. That's why they're doing it. They could have just had me, I guess, I don't know. I always end up at the portal, and then there's a handler there that meets me, and then we go from there. Always. It's never like I'm in my bed and I wake up at like the grotto area. One time, one time I'm there, and I'm there to meet the scary dude, which I was going, man, he is really scary looking. And then I realized he can hear what I'm thinking. And then he could hear that I was thinking that too. I'm sure that he felt there was some kind of compassion for me. They always tell me that they're not going to hurt me. So I don't. Yeah, these are going to be public, right? Yeah. There's like this. They're always reassuring me that they're not going to hurt me. I already know what I'm thinking anyway, so I'm sure it was no surprise that like I would be scared. They keep reassuring me. It would be like if you find a frog on the ground and you pick it up, maybe the frog's a little freaked out. But at a point, like the animal sees you're not going to hurt it. Some animals pick up on it quicker than others. I was involved in squirrel rescue. You know, I'd be someplace, somebody would call me, I'd have to go deal with a squirrel. I'll pick it up if it's a young one, no problem. It just, you know, it just sort of depends. Like, I was involved in canine rescue and cat rescue for a while. Same thing. Some of the animals are just like scared, and then they're like, okay, I get it. There was a point with, you know, I remember one of them where I was like, oh, I've already been here. I mean, like, by the Second or third one, I was willing to jump back into the abyss. The first time I was there, I was like, they're like, okay, go that way. So you're at the door of the portal, and then it goes out into the universe or something. The solar system, the universe. I don't know. So you're supposed to, and I was like, no, 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 I can't do that. And start backing up, and they instantly like levitated me this way, put me this way, and then I woke up in my bed. Like I went out of the portal, woke up in my bed. And then I remember, you know, I'm not saying there isn't a point where I'm really terrified, but I'm much more relaxed. I'm much more relaxed. And there's been, you know, I think the last times, every time I've been like, they take me to the portal and I just jump in. Um, it's, it's overwhelming. I remember I had this fear of death for a long time. I was talking to this friend of mine. It was Lola and Marty's mom, and I was telling her about these dreams, and she goes, "No, no wonder you have a fear of death, because to you, that's what death is going to be like. Like you go there." They said, "I get to be a zookeeper. I don't know what that means, but I've wondered. You mean up there? Am I taking care of animals in the, you know, caves that are? Is that what I'm doing?" So yeah, there's been this thought in my past of like, you know, death is more intense than life, and life for me is already real intense, man. So I don't know. Could it really be any worse than this, though? I don't know. Is this going dead again? I gotta plug this in. Let's see. Why is this one off? This one shouldn't be off. Maybe it should be. I don't know. I'm gonna start leaving these off, I guess. Maybe Facebook's trying to tell me something. I mean, YouTube. Yeah, but wait a minute. You're making them public. They're not just demonetized or not monetized. Harassed by clowns. The Republican thinks Trump stinks. I'll leave that one. I'm just going to remove this one. I'm at 2018 so far. Adult thumbsuckers. I can believe that. What's that one? Yeah, we won't monetize it. I think it should be monetized though, but just take my time, as one Sean Bond said. Public. If I get 1,000 of these back being public, I'll take a break. I'll go somewhere with Destiny. Maybe we can do a Skinny Hulk video. Gotta take my shirt off. It's sort of cold, but nobody's on this live stream anymore. It's nothing to I'm still live streaming because I'm just happy to be back on YouTube. That was stressful. It was real stressful. I'm going to get 1,000 of these done, back being public, and then I'll take a break. I got to work with Merlin. I see you, Mr. Lee 3PO. Gotta work with Merlin. I'd video with Merlin, or live stream with Merlin, but I don't want to. I could barely do this. It was a real emotional 72 hours. Tore me up, man. It's difficult. Let's see what we got here. Peter gets coconut Red Bull at Dandy Mart. Why is this not monetized? Why is this not being monetized? Why? It's a 12-minute video. I'm in a foul mood, sort of. Nothing about anything that I can control. You know, it's just like, it's just something that just sort of sucks. But I was talking to my friend Jinian, and she's like, well, what are you going to do? I said, well, I started working on my roof. I'm going to train Luna some more. And she's like, no, do something for yourself. She's always telling me to do shit like that. Well, why don't you go get something you like to eat? Yeah. Go treat yourself. Yeah, right. And I'm like, I'm thinking about it when she's saying shit like that. I'm like, I'd go to Dandy and get a Red Bull. And then I get this from Robert Masters. Robert, coconut Red Bull. I already looked for this product. I already looked once. It's fucking soda, okay? Good. Oh yeah, thanks for, thanks for telling me. Now I'm seeing a text from Robert Masters saying it's pretty good. Oh yeah, thanks for, oh, it's delicious. Oh shit, I think they have it. I haven't had it in a while. I see people in the background. I'm obviously gonna have one and just... So we're gonna make this one unlisted. You can't really tell. I wouldn't have put it out if you could really see somebody. I'm like walking quick. I won't do that. I won't put out a video if somebody's in it, without permission. But you can't even tell who these people are. I'm like, they're a blur. Besides, I was using the 8 then. And the 8 don't work so good. That's the truth. Oh my god, I've had like no sleep. What cool books are on that shelf? They're all real old. There's some first editions. Yeah, variety of old shit. It's nothing really. was in need of money. I should start selling them again. I sold a lot of the, like I had a sun also rises and shit like that. Some stuff that I got money for to keep me above, my head above water. But I mean, there's some famous books back there for sure. Oh man, you name it, man. I have thousands of books. I mean, any author, common, well-known author, probably have something by them. I mean, you name it, seriously. Okay, let's see what we got on this page. I wish I could do 100 at a time. I guess I should be happy I just got my channel back, and I am. I'm happy. God. It's wiped out. I'll be right back. Hang on. Well, hang on. Let me let this finish. I know when I'm tired. Yeah, I might have Charles Dickens. Not up there, but somewhere. What's up, Saudi Arabia? I'm sure I got a Charles Dickens something. I don't have a Christmas Carol. I wish I did. "44 videos updated." This should be public. This should be public. It's a dog training video. Let's see what this page is like. Now that's where it starts getting tricky. Maybe I should just keep all these that are not monetized private, right? Let's do that. And then we'll go over those separately, right? That's the way to do it. Because now I'm getting into 2018. Um, 3 years ago. I've got so many videos. If it's not monetized, why even have it on? I mean, was it like that before? I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Fuck, man. Really? Let's do this again. We're gonna do it like that. Okay. Sorry, I'm not more entertaining. God. See how many I've updated so far. Take a break. I think I'm gonna have to take a break. I made it to May 2018. What's what was my YouTube channel, man? Listen, YouTube is getting worse. It's the best that there is, so I wouldn't complain too much. It's getting worse, to be honest. To you, it is. Okay, how is it getting worse? These sort of look like they're coming back, man. Maybe I don't have to do anything. Maybe I should wait. Some of these are back. Some of them aren't. Maybe the channel's cloning itself. May 7, 2018. Okay. So we'll let it run and see what they're gonna do. Nobody false flagged my channel, okay? What kind of term is that? It's not really a good description of what happened. False flagged? Maybe, I don't know. That's not a very good term. It's not a term I would really use. Sort of, I guess. I don't know. I'll think about it, I guess. No, they hijacked it. Because false flag would mean that they still left Peter Kane and were doing stuff. They didn't. They changed it to MicroStrategies or whatever it was. No, well, I didn't get that. You can't, that doesn't work, okay? It's 2022. Copyright strikes. I have a, it doesn't work like that anymore, okay? So is that what you're saying? Because you don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, you don't know what you're talking about. Okay? False flag this channel. Sometimes people send out copyright claims to give. No, that's not the way it works anymore. It's not. I make copyright claims all the time if somebody uses 100% of my content. You can use 90% and I don't care. You use 100 and I'm going to get your channel. So I got it taken down legally, because you're stealing my content. So, all right, so I'm going to take a bath, I think, and hang out with Destiny for a while. Maybe we'll live stream. The same way. I didn't lose my channel, man. I didn't lose my channel. You believe whatever you want, okay? You believe whatever you want, but that's not the way it happens. I mean, I'm just saying that isn't the way that happens. You can't make a false copyright claim. Either you own the content or you don't. That's how they get into channels. No, that's not how they get into channels. No, that's wrong. You are wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. My backup codes were stolen. That's how they do it. Okay? My backup codes were stolen. It's a Russian state, probably. And then they live stream on people's channels trying to scam Bitcoin. You don't know what you're talking about, man. Copyright claims, you actually have to have the content to make a copyright claim. You can't just make a... Try it. You will get removed from YouTube making false copyright claims. You will be gone real quick. I'm telling you. You don't know what you're talking about.